Let's get it, bro.
Bro.
We are not allowed to do that during the show.
No,
So obnoxious.
not a bro show.
Not a bro show.
Yeah, just hit the start button.
Start. Welcome in, everybody, to the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Greg. I'm being joined, but I don't know what the hell is he pumping himself up? What are you doing?
It was like
there,
Frank the Tank thing. Old school. And he would go. Bop, 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 bop.
I thought you were like pumping yourself up for a match or something.
But yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Follow us, bros, at Craft Beer Republic, and of course at
You
Flex
said
Beer
we weren't going to do it.
underscores. I know. It made me laugh, so I said it, and never again.
Bro.
I hate when people say bro. This is an off-air conversation that we were having, and how much we hate when people say bro. Flex Beer underscores in between at Craft Beer Republic. Lots to get to today. It's 3rd of July as this releases, 4th of July week. So we got some 4th of July fun facts.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll talk a little 4th of
Like
July.
me a little fun fact.
We've got a voicemail. We got some news and so much more. So let's stop wasting time and get right into it. I am drinking. I think this actually ended up in my fridge thanks to intern Brian. So thanks, intern Brian. But this is Recover the Pieces 100% Simcoe Cryo IPA from Institution Beer Company, Ale Company, excuse me, out near me in Camarillo, California. 6.8%, 65 IBUs, and a 385 on Untapped. And they say absolutely nothing, and I am so excited. There's no description.
You son
from the
of a
brewery.
gun.
But on the can, it does say the hops used are Simcoe Pellets, Simcoe Cryo. Malt was Pale, Maris Otter, White Wheat, and Caramel, and a California yeast strain.
You really had me fooled pre-show. When you were reading the description, you were like, oh, man, this description.
Fucking doozy.
Lame.
I got you good, you fucker.
What do we get on the schnoz?
Schnoz is real light. Just a hint of like that piney dank, but really, really, really light. I'm going to dig in the old tongue jobber. It's working a little better this week.
We need to teach you some things. That was like a kid's toy lawnmower that you pull. That was terrible.
Someone with the bubbles that comes out of it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely got a little bit of that dankiness on the tongue as the nose had, but it's really light, both in flavor and mouthfeel. And I don't mean like pillowy light, but like good carbonate. It's clearly a Westie. You can see it's clear and
Right.
West colored and all that stuff, but really dances across the tongue quickly.
West color.
It's West colored. That's a crayon, by the way. West, you know. It finishes nice and dry, so you kind of want to go back for more. And there's just not a lot. It's simple. There's not a lot to it. There's one fucking hop in it. So how crazy could it be? You just get all Simcoe, a little dank, not a lot of fruit on it. Easy to drink.
Yeah, I rarely get that from Simcoe too, so I get it.
Yeah. So there you go. Have you done any research lately? Any good spots you've been checking out? Any?
I'm pretty terrible at that. I did go to the Eagle Park anniversary party.
Oh.
They had big gathering every year. They do it in their parking lot. And it's like an all day thing too. It's like 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it's come anytime. It was like a $6 ticket. Just to give a little money to them. And kitchen was open, beers are open. They had vendor tents. They had live music all day.
Nice.
The 7th anniversary IPA, and it was like 7 different hops, and it was like a pound of each hop, or I can't remember what they said, but
I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
So yeah, I mean, it turned out to be a really good time. My butcher shop that I work for actually did their beer brats that they serve there.
Oh, nice.
So they dropped off a 12-pack of their Dunkel, and then we poured the 12-pack into the
liver
bratwurst.
Oh,
yeah, the bratwurst, and
one can went into the brats and the rest went into the crew.
Right. I wish that Dunkel's fucking good. It is like super buttery.
Oh,
and so smooth. It is unreal, to tell you the truth. But the brats turned out great. My wife actually ended up having one, and she said it was very, very good.
Is she notoriously not a fan of beer?
Not notorious is an understatement. So the fact that she liked it, it was great. But
nice.
No, we actually brought the whole family up, me, the kids, the wife, and we didn't stay very long because I'm not going to keep my family around while I just drink beer and they
Sure.
don't. But
watch you.
But yeah, we did enough of the party to have a good time, and yeah, it was great. I love those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, shocker, right?
I know.
Shocker.
Who knew? You're never there. So weird.
Yeah, we got there late too, so I missed some people I knew that were going, but still, it was nice to just be a part of it, and keep giving to a place I've given to for years now.
Yeah, that's cool. It's nice. It's good they're still going, and I'm jelly about those fucking brats, man.
Yeah, they're delicious. When we made them at the shop too, we when you're making the brats, you usually have like a little bit of excess meat left over that won't fill like a whole batch.
Oh, sure.
So then the guys put a couple patties together, and then we baked them off. So we were able to taste it before giving the product away.
Well, you got to QC it too.
Right. You have to. Absolutely. So we were just noshing on some beer brat patties the day they were made. They were fucking great.
That's fucking amazing. Sounds delicious.
Yeah. I'm a lucky guy, I tell you.
You are a lucky guy sticking all those wieners in your mouth.
Understatement.
Yeah. Before I forget, top listening city of last week, New York City, New York.
Oh, hey, Big
I think
Apple.
it might be a first. Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised.
Every time I think of New York, I think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time.
I thought you were going to say Pace Picante salsa.
Nope. And it's the first level is Big Apple, 3 a.m.
It's right.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I absolutely do. Yeah.
You're a huge Turtles guy.
And it's like slightly echoed the Big Apple. Big Apple.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you beat the fly guy. What's his name?
Oh, I don't remember the fly guy. He wasn't really in the show.
Baxter.
Yeah.
Baxter.
He was hardly in the show, but like a huge part of the video game. So weird.
Well, level 1, not a huge
Yeah.
part.
But I mean, he's like the first boss you gotta get through. You think he's somebody you've seen
Kane?
before.
I think it Baxter Kane. I'll look it up.
That tracks. So.
He turns into the fly.
Yeah. So next
like
New
Jeff,
York City.
Like Jeff Goldblum.
Like Jeff Goldblum, yes.
But not a Jeff Goldblum show. So
No, not yet at least. I did a little research last week. I had to go up north to San Francisco for work.
okay.
Did not get a chance to hit up Psycho Bear, but I was there for less than a day. Went up and back same day, which was, oh my God, that was fucking miserable. Like,
How treacherous is that?
I didn't realize how bad it was going to be. Like I had to leave my house at like 6:30. I didn't get back home till 10. It's like,
That's horrible.
It was. 1 out of 10 do not recommend. But as we were leaving the job site, my boss person was like, "Hey, you want to get something to eat?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got enough time." And he's like, "Hey, you know, Chinese food? What do you feel?" San Francisco has a great Chinese Chinatown. Sorry, has a great Chinatown. And so if you want some Chinese food, man, San Francisco is the place to go. But I was like, you know what? We did that last time. I think we're down the street from 21st Amendment. Are we? He was like, "Oh yeah, we totally are." Like, let's go check out 21st Amendment. I've never been to the brewery.
Oh, okay.
So we went and, had a Cobb salad. He had some chicken sandwich. Food was good. I had they have the line of brew free or die or whatever, their IPA series. And it's a whole series. It's West Coast. They got a hazy. They got a cold IPA. They got a fruity fucking Ballast Point style IPA. I had their hazy, the brew free or die hazy. It was pretty, pretty serviceable hazy, pretty decent hazy. Not bad at all. But where I was disappointed was their tap list was just their core beers.
You.
Yeah, it's all shit. I mean, the hazy was the only one I had never had from their core. That's why I ordered it. I was like, that's it. You got any hidden beers not on your menu or anything? Like, oh no, this is our tap list. Like 7 beers, or it was pretty short tap list for such a big brewery.
What a huge bummer.
Yeah, so I don't know if their other locations have more beers on tap or not, but that was surprisingly disappointing. That their lack of diversity. Like half the menu,
like 6 beers on tap or what?
It's like 6 or 7 beers. I think half the menu was the Brew Free or Die, the various IPAs from the Brew Free or Die series, and then they had like a lager, a seltzer, and like a Mexican lager and something else. Like it was real, just like that's it, you guys. That's all you got. Oh, all right.
What a bummer.
Yeah, so it was a little disappointing there. I'm glad I got to go. It was a cool spot. It's in a cool neighborhood. And the food was good, but
maybe the 21st Amendment says you can only have 6 beers on tap.
Yeah, 406 beer ago, our forefathers said no variety.
Oh,
So
whatever, bitches.
Yeah, so I had a beer there. I had 2 beers there. Went to the airport. My flight got delayed. Now I was back at the Oakland airport, and if you remember, every time I'm at Oakland Airport, I'm always finding the Altamont beers, and so I went to my same spot that always has the Altamont cans. And they had a couple of new ones this time. So I had their new pale ale and my flight got delayed. So then I had a second pale ale.
Good for you.
Yeah. I was like, I got time to kill. So I had a couple of beers there and then finally fucking flew home and got home super late. Good times. Good fucking time. That's the last time I do that. Like next time, like you guys got to put me up overnight. This is brutal. 4th of July is coming up. Like we said, you do anything good for 4th of July? You got kids that probably still like fireworks and...
Yeah, so this year's going to be a little different because my new employment, we get off every single holiday, and that was different from my old employment.
Oh, it's grocery store. You're working everything.
Every day except Christmas. I'm actually excited this year. No work, be able to hit up the city parade. The kids love free candy.
Sure.
When the veterans fire off, the guns, they're going to try and get some bullet casings or the shells that pop out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they do that anywhere else. Probably do, but they get like the rifles and they blast them off like every couple blocks, and then the shells pop out of the guns and they throw them
as they're recocking the
cock.
Yeah.
And so they're excited for that. Then we usually bring like donuts to the parade too. We're big donut people.
All right. That's your hangover food.
It is. I haven't been hungover in a while.
Haven't needed it.
But yeah, donuts usually for 4th of July parade. Hang out for a little bit after that, and then if it's nice out, we just head to the in-laws and sit in the pool for like 3 hours.
Sounds glorious.
And then it's also like the way my birthday falls. It's 3 days after the 4th,
right?
So do the math.
The 12th.
So with my wife's family, like when we get together on the 4th of July, it's like my birthday celebration and 4th of July celebration and my father-in-law's birthday celebration because he also falls in July. So it's like kind of a busy
big party.
day.
Yeah.
But yeah, then, we go home, kind of relax for a little bit after dinner and usually get to fireworks about an hour and a half before they go off just to get a good spot.
Sure.
And, the kids bring games and, balls to throw around just to like stay occupied, and
right,
just grab a couple extra beers, pop up a chair. And funny enough, last year when we went to see the fireworks, they get let off in the high school football practice field.
Okay,
so we go to my old high school, pop up a chair in the lawn in front, and we just start drinking beers. And
how weird is it to drink beers at your old high school?
Like on school property.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, right?
And nobody cares. Like, either, it's just like,
I've done that too for the 4th of July. And even, technically you're not supposed to, so I'll put it in a water bottle or whatever. But I'm like, like people don't care that I'm drinking beer on school property.
I didn't even koozie him last year.
It's fucking Wisconsin.
It's the 4th of July.
California's a little more stingy on that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like, I'm just drinking beer at school.
Yeah, it's a normal thing. Yeah.
Suck it, Mr. Smith. Can't do anything about it now.
Right. So yeah, I actually really enjoy 4th of July. It's actually one of my favorite days of the year. Just for how chill of a day it is, really.
Yeah.
Like just get a shit ton of sun, drink maybe a few more beers than usual. thank the forefathers. Just
As we
have a
talked
good-
about last year, you're trying to work on that, or last week, I mean, you're trying to work on that tan.
Oh yeah, I'm bronzing up pretty good.
Yeah. You're looking
Yeah.
pretty crispy.
Well, I didn't even say it on the show last week. I've gotten to the point now where I've been getting home from work, and I will try to get all my adult chores done, like night
Mhm.
before, I should say, after work. So then when I get my hour lunch break at work, I fly home, strip down, lay out in the
No.
backyard for like 30 minutes, set
No,
my
you
timer
do
on my
not.
phone. Yeah, it goes off. And then I'm talking like hanging out in my undies in my backyard, just laying out.
I need to get my drone out.
Timer goes off, bam, dress back up, drive to work.
That is fantastic.
I gotta get my daily dose of vitamin D, right?
I'll give you a daily dose of vitamin D.
I was waiting for that. It was
Yeah.
a setup.
Is your wife at home when you do this?
No, she works. She'd probably think I'm a fucking idiot.
She's like, this fucking guy back here running in the door, throwing his clothes off as he's fucking jogging through the kitchen.
Well, there was one day, it was like 2 weeks ago. So I told you we had like the stretch of like 5 or 6 90-degree days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife starts Googling like inflatable pools, like
Oh,
just little pools we can get for the patio.
Just to cool
toss
off.
on. Right. Just enough for the kids, enough for us. So she found this one, and it's like a square shape, and it has 4 seats like in each corner. So like you blow up the cushion, you blow up the backrest, and it's just like this chill little inflatable pool.
Yeah.
So one day on lunch, I just fucking put on my swimsuit, sat in the pool for 30 minutes. I forgot where she was when she had the kids. So then she comes home, and I'm just like hanging out in the little kiddie pool on my lunch break.
Oh, no big
Just-
deal.
No, just soaking it up.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Don't mind me. Just above average buff guy.
Right.
Tanning
Chilling.
on my lunch break.
Yeah, just do a little tanning, do a little chilling off on the fellas down there, and going back to work. Don't mind me.
They was cool, let me tell you.
I bet they were. Nice and cool. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm just trying to live up the summer as much as possible.
I dig it, man. That's the way to fucking do it. We have a little kiddie pool too, but we don't have like a real backyard. We just have like a patio because it's a townhome.
Okay.
And it just fits the patio if we move the furniture off to the side.
Okay.
And so there have been really hot days where I set that thing up and I just sit out there with beer all day. And then like when it's time to eat, I'll go grab the, meat or whatever. And I'm literally like nuts to butts with the barbecue. So I'm just standing in the pool barbecuing. It's fantastic.
There's no better way to barbecue.
Yeah. Ankle
is
deep in
brilliant.
some water and tongs in one hand, spatula in the other. It's the way to do it.
Beer in the cup holder in the pool.
Yeah. it's
Does the
great.
pool have a cup holder or no?
No, it does not. It's literally like, because we needed to be small, it was the cheapest pool we could find. It doesn't even blow up. It's like the kind with a sort of hard side on it that like folds in on itself.
Okay.
And-
Okay.
but it's enough for the wife and I to sit out there with a couple of beers and fucking barbecue when we need to.
So our pool has 2 cup, it's got 4 seats, but 2 cup holders.
Mm.
So when we were filling it up the first day, I said, what the hell is this? I said, we got 4 seats, only 2 cup holders. And my oldest daughter goes, well, Dad, it's for a family. It's a family pool. So
Right.
I'm thinking on the cover, she's right. It's a mom and a dad and 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Kids aren't going to be drinking beers.
Oh,
So why do they need cup holders?
that's true. Capri Suns don't fit in those things.
No, they do not.
That's so funny. She gets it.
She gets it. She's so smart.
Yeah, smart kid. Oh, that's funny. Well, we, on the other hand, we try to hide for 4th of July because the dog is fucking terrified of fireworks.
That's right. Yeah.
We considered going somewhere, like finding a quiet place where like fire danger is way too high so people wouldn't light off fireworks. Because it's one thing having the professional show because it goes for 20 minutes and it's over. But the fucking yahoos that for a week.
I can't
up-
stand the yahoos.
Yeah, a week leading up and then a week after, they're just like line one. I think it was last year, maybe the year before. Someone did it in our little alleyway that's behind our house. At least that's what it sounded like. Like we had all our windows open. I was like, oh my God, that just came from our cars.
Jesus.
And I ran out like barefoot, hardly dressed. I was ready to fucking beat somebody. I was like, you are lighting off fireworks near my car. I will ruin you. And I couldn't find anybody. I was so pissed. I was ready for a fucking beatdown. Couldn't find them. Just go to the park. Go be normal.
It's the worst. It's like, if you want to do everything leading up to the big fireworks, fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Once wherever you are watching the fireworks, whatever city, they all do them about the same time, dusk as they call it.
Right.
Which nobody still knows when dusk actually is. Let me just tell you.
It's like 9 o'clock.
But then you get home and it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock. People still shooting fireworks off. Like, bunch of idiots. And if you're one of those idiots, I'm sorry, but
But fuck you.
But some people have kids. Some people have dogs.
Yeah.
Some people are up 3 hours past their bedtime already. Just want to get some fucking sleep.
Right. Oh, it's so not. It's like 12:30. You're shooting shit. It's like, I want to beat you so hard. Not in a sexy way.
No, not them.
No. So, anyways, yay 4th of July.
So I look forward to it. You don't. That's
yeah. I mean, whatever. I feel bad that my dog is so freaked out. We tried to drug him for the first time over New Year's.
I didn't even know you could do that.
You give him like the doggy downers, the trazodone, one of the trazes. And the fireworks were so bad. We were at a friend's house for New Year's and they warned us. They were like, hey, the fireworks are a little rough up here. It's, whatever. And so we talked to the vet, like, hey, can we get some doggy downers? Like, yeah. So we tried it. We never tried it before. And all it did was make him equally scared and nervous, except he couldn't move his body.
Oh, so he just shook.
Yeah. So his limbs wouldn't, he was so fucking stoned. Like he couldn't stand up. He couldn't walk or anything. So then I felt horrible. I'm like, he's still equally scared. He's just high and scared. Like, that's not
like
cool.
The worst type of scared.
Yeah. He could hardly lift his head. So like when we went to bed that night, he never sleeps in the bed with us. I put him in the bed. I put him on me. Just to make sure like he was breathing. Cause I didn't sleep that night. I was like, we fucking way overdrugged him. We only gave him 1. They told us we could give him 1.5. We only gave him 1 and he could like hardly move. I was like, I don't fucking think so. So we won't be doing that again.
Fucking lightweight Marty.
Yeah. I remember my first beer. So anyway, I don't know. I think this year we'll hang low. We'll watch some like action movies roll out to kind of drown out the fireworks a little bit. And it's so funny. Explosions on TV, no fucking problem.
No problem.
Explosions outside.
It's got to be different for their ears because dogs have.
Yeah, maybe it's a pressure thing because like the real explosions, I'm sure cause a little bit of pressure on the ear, or like a TV explosion, probably not so much.
Right. Yeah, I think like the sound waves.
Yeah, it's like the pressure from the sound waves, from like the air displacement. So, anyways, nerd shit. Not an audio show. Well, actually, it is an audio show. So, anyways, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Good times. I'm sure I'll have some delicious beverages that day, though. I think early in the day we'll go dunk the fellas over at Nick and Nicole's house.
Well,
cool off a little bit.
Do you do anything fun like during the day? Like you look forward to anything like that?
Yeah, like we were talking to them. Like we told them like we're gonna hang low this time because of Murray, but they're like, we'll come over early. So maybe we'll come over early, dunk the fellas, have an early barbecue. Nick has been so funny. Nick loves hot dogs. Big Dick Nick loves hot dogs. Nicole does not eat hot dogs whatsoever. And last week when we were there, he was like, I really want some fucking hot dogs. I was like, let's do some 4th of July hot dogs. We'll come over, we'll dunk the fellas. We'll leave around like 3 o'clock before the fireworks start, or 4 o'clock, whatever. And yeah, call it a day.
Doesn't like hot dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the fucking super cheap, gross hot dogs, but like, give me a good, I'll be frank, and I am here for it.
3 corn dogs for dinner tonight.
You didn't even warm them up. They're still frozen.
I ate them whole.
No chewing. Watch out for those splinters, though. Yeah, good times. So, anyways, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, how the 4th progresses.
I'm hoping for the best.
Same. So, anyways, before we move on, one thing we got to mention: our homies over at Magic Mind are back on board for the summer. They know what's up. If you guys remember, a few months ago, we were talking about Magic Mind. They came back. They're like, hey, we want to give you some more Magic Mind. We want you guys to talk about it. So this time I was like, you got to hook Flex up. So we did.
Yeah, I did not get hooked up the first time.
Yeah, I said, this time, Flex is on the list.
And I got it.
Yeah. If you guys remember, we talked about it's sort of a coffee, not replacement. You drink it with your coffee. Like coffee alone, for me, I'm doing like 2, 3, sometimes 4 cups in the morning. And when I get to that 3, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm doing too many coffees today. So try this after like one, and then I'll have one more. I cap it at 2, and I like it. Doesn't like make you crazy or jittery, or it's not like a Red Bull or anything like that by any stretch of the imagination, but I find that my coffee lasts longer. I'm not like, fuck, it's noon and I need more coffee or anything like that. It just kind of keeps me status quo throughout the day, and I don't need any more coffee. I don't know.
Yeah, so I've been on it a couple days now.
Same, 2 days, yeah.
And I am immediately noticed how less scatterbrained I was. Like the focus is real.
Yeah.
It's like an all natural memory type deal, like a brain health type shot.
Yeah.
The flavor is actually pretty solid. I was kind of nervous on it.
Remember I talked about this last time? I was like, look, it's kind of like Red Bull, where either you really like it or you really don't like it. I really like it. I don't mind it at all.
But it's like I've seen people take like those healthy shots, right? They get like the ginger shots,
wheatgrass,
or whatever, and they have to plug their nose, and even doing that, they still gag. This is about maybe takes half a second to drink.
Yeah, one little shot.
One little shot down the gullet. Get some of that matcha flavor. It's an ingredient in there, and pretty strong flavor.
I enjoy it actually,
and it definitely keeps me like even keel, like calm-minded, focused. I'm actually kind of shocked, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, you didn't get to try it last time. Like that's what my favorite part is. It's not like some big jolt of energy. You're not going to like run around like a cokehead for the rest of the day, but you get that just kind of even keeled, and it's like, all right, I'm feeling good. I don't need more coffee, or I don't need a Red Bull or anything like that. I just feeling good. I'm focusing. I'm doing my work, or getting my tanning in the pool going, or whatever it is. Sometimes that takes some focus.
So I was a bit skeptical on this. It actually kind of blew my magic mind in about a day.
See what you did there. I got nerdy on it. I looked into like what was in it that makes the caffeine last. I'm going to screw up this name royally, but it's the L-theanine, apparently, that is supposed to make the coffee help last all day. Whatever.
Okay.
Nerdy stuff. I also, me, I don't need carbs. I only drink my carbs. Right. There's no sugar in this thing, so I love that there's no sugar. Since I'm all low carb and stuff. It's all natural stuff, like you said, sourced from the best suppliers they could find. It's keto friendly, nut free, vegan, paleo friendly, no sugar, like I said. It's got that matcha in there. So anyways, if any of this sounds like something you're down for, if you use our code, you get a little discount. Go over to magicmind.com/craft beer. No Republic, just /craft beer. Our code is craft beer 20, and you get one of two things. Either you get up to 48% off your first subscription, or you want to do a one-time purchase, 20% off right there. So craft beer 20 for either 48% off your subscription or 20% off your one-time purchase. And if you don't like it, they'll give you your money back. 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked, and you've got 100 days to send it back. So not too shabby. No real risk there. Yeah. And I found this out right before we started the show. They donate 5 cents of each bottle sold to mental health charities that help U.S. homeless communities. Can't go wrong.
Nice. You can't go wrong.
Doing healthy shots for a cause. So magicmind.com/craft beer, discount code craftbeer20, either up to 48% off your subscription or 20% off a purchase. Check it out. Let us know what you think if you do it.
Magic Mind.
Brother.
Get it.
All right. Before we move on to voicemail action, let us find out what Flex is drinking.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers,
so big,
only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
I wish I was recording video on that.
I just like making you laugh.
Mission accomplished.
So I did not find the Hulk Hogan beer whilst recording the show. But I am a real ale American.
Okay.
You see what I did there? Today, and today only, Fleximus is drinking Hot Butcher for the World's Alemerica the Brewtiful.
All right. Nice
How cool
flag
is
on
that
the can. That's actually pretty cool can art.
Little flag with the hops instead of stars there. Man,
I dig it.
Simple, but it's artistic. So you drank an all Simcoe beer today.
I sure
Simcoe
did.
Cryo. My apologies. This is Mosaic hopped American Pale Ale. Not even a hazy pale ale, Greg.
Oh,
Just in American Pale.
You went with the see-through stuff.
Real American Pale Ale.
fight for the hops of every man.
Yeah, it works. So they're tasting notes on the can, which again I love. I love these Hop Butcher cans. The art, the tasting notes says I'm going to get some ripe citrus, some pleasant dank, and tropical fruit. It's 6% ABV. Untapped has it at a 3.96, which is super solid for American Pale Ale. Just a pale ale in general.
Right.
I can one up you on this description in a bad way, I guess.
Does it have a word
on you? Mosaic hopped American Pale Ale.
Oh, whew.
Yeah,
You need a minute to catch your breath.
that was a lot. So the aroma on this beer was like it kind of blew my mind when I poured it out. It was like guava juice with a little bit of passion fruit.
You know how I feel about guava.
It like my mouth was watering, my whistle was wet. Just drooling over just how it smelled. And I said, you know what? I don't want to taste this beer right away because I don't want it to disappoint me. And I was fearful. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, rightfully
And
so.
then I warmed up the old tongue jobber.
Ooh.
It sounded a little bit of something like this.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to sound like?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to sound like. So I dove in like I'm going to do again.
Doing bong rips.
And it is that aroma immediately to the palate.
Oh my God, I'm
It
so
is
jealous.
loads of fucking guava, a little bit of passion fruit, none of this ripe citrus that they say, which I'm completely fine with
Yeah.
because you give
Don't
me
need it.
guava all fucking day and I'm a happy camper.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
There's some real delayed bitterness on this, and being an American pale ale, that's what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Is just a little bit of that. This is phenomenal for a pale ale. Like,
Sounds so good.
you would absolutely love this beer.
I already got a half chub.
I'm going to tell you, you were like immediately crossed my mind as I smelled the beer. Like, I wish he had this right now.
I wish he had it too.
A 3.96 on Untapped should be much higher if we're doing this
Come on, people.
for what it is. This is unreal.
People are like, I can see through it. I'm marking it down.
Right. It's not a hazy. It's not a double, triple, whatever.
People are dumb.
This is what you want out of like a classic pale ale.
I'm so jealous.
And they did it.
Good job, Hop Butcher.
Yeah. I told you, smelling this beer, tasting this beer, I said, this might be one of the best beers I've ever had. I did say that.
You did say that.
Off air, I said it.
Yeah.
And now
I'm
on
jealous.
air, I said it.
Yeah. Well, very nice.
Yeah.
Way to go. Way to be like all America with your good beers. over
Yeah.
there.
You know, it just so happened that and I got to tell you what, my new favorite thing now is bringing my kids in to help me pick out beer.
That's my new favorite thing is your
It
kids
is-
picking out your
yeah.
beer.
It's like,
Because there's going to be some misses in there.
right. So I wasn't prepared for the show. So then earlier today I had to go out, get some beer, and I went to my kids and I was like, hey, who wants to go help dad pick out some beer today? And I don't know. I just think it's fun to be able
I
to
love it.
do that with your kids. And then for not only for that, but then for everyone at like the local shop to just be like so understanding and, like they get it.
Yeah.
And then my kids leave with handfuls of Tootsie Rolls, and
A win-win.
it's a win-win. It really is.
I can't wait. Like if you let your kids do this like every week for the next, few months or whatever it is, I cannot wait to see how many like glitter beers you end up with.
So they're really into these unicorns on beers.
Oh, I'm sure. Two
So
daughters. Come on.
I'm waiting for some of the goofy shit to, them for like to not let it pass through my fingertips.
Yeah. There's a beer out here from 818 Brewing. The name is escaping me, but the can art is Care Bears.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
they would love that. Yeah.
It's a great beer too, though. So not a miss, but yeah, I'm just excited for what's to come.
Well, I will continuously take them now.
Yeah.
Until I would say school starts back up, because that's kind of why I have to take them now.
Yeah, it
'cause
makes sense.
I have them all day. And hopefully we get a little piece of shit beer.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've never been so excited for someone to drink shitty beer.
Oh man.
Oh, good times. All right, we're running a little long. Let's check in with some voicemail here from our friend Fontana Jim.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, you guys there. This is the Fontana Jim.
Sounds Canadian.
I got maybe an unpopular opinion. Mixed 12-packs from a brewery. I do like them. I really do enjoy when they throw some unique beer in. Maybe a little bit pissed off that they make me buy fucking 12 beers so I can have 4 of a new one or 3 of a new one. But that's not my hot take. My hot take is, why the fuck are you throwing in your tired-ass, should-be-retired beer into your mixer 12-pack? Yeah. I'm looking at you, Stone, with your bullshit Stone IPA that's been around for 1,000 years. Yeah, I'm also looking at you, Firestone Walker, with that bullshit Union Jack. I mean, Union Jack, does anybody ever go to a bar and see Union Jack on tap anywhere? Has anyone ever requested Union fucking Jack? It tastes like a 1990 IPA. It's stale. It's old school East Coast. Yeah, there might be people that really like this stuff. Yeah, go fuck yourself, man. The world's moved on. Some people might like driving Model T. Some people might like rear-ending somebody and having that steering wheel column punch up through their chest. That ain't me. That's dumb. Hi, Vanessa. See you guys later. Oh. Yeah, and, yeah, fuck you, dog. Oh. Yeah, your mom.
Man, Fontana Jim, aggressive.
Coming in hot.
I will chime in here. I do like mixed variety 12 packs. Not when you throw a Belgian wit in there.
Oh, yeah.
That will make me not buy your mixed 12 packs there.
Agreed. By the way, 805-538 beer 2337 if you want to leave a voicemail. I am actually 100% with Fontana Jim on this. I've been complaining for years about Stone IPA being in like mixed packs, or when they were sending them out to their influencers group to post on Instagram. It's like, hey man, you've been around for 30 fucking years. We all know what a Stone IPA is.
Everybody
and if we don't,
knows what it tastes like.
We're not trying one now if we don't. Union Jack.
If you're trying to gateway somebody into craft beer, no, you're not going
Stone IPA.
No, you're not going to give them.
Hey, do you hate the enamel on your teeth? Do you hate being able to taste other things while you're drinking? Try this Stone IPA. It's great.
Never want to drink another beer again? Here you go.
Yeah, I am 100% with that. Yeah, Union Jack. Look, I like Union Jack better than Stone IPA, but yeah, it's old, and Firestone a few years, we're probably coming close to 10 years, but they retired Pale 31, which was their core pale ale. Pale 31 was delicious, and yet they kept Union Jack around. I was like, you guys did the wrong thing.
They're dumb.
So yeah, I'm 100% with Jim on this one. If you want us to try a multi-pack and you want us to get hooked and come back looking for your brewery again, don't give us your stale IPAs from 1996. Give us something new. Give us some fun. I don't know. Boom.
Don't give us Belgian wits.
Yeah, don't give us. Nobody wants a Belgian wit. Yeah, that
hot dog water.
That's a no from me, dog. Hot dog water, in a bad way though.
The only good way is like Limp Biscuit.
Right. Yeah. It's got to pair with a chocolate starfish.
Daddy.
All right. Let's knock some news out real quick. In a huge case of who gives a shit, Guinness has signed a 4-year agreement with the Premier League.
Shit. That's awesome.
Yeah. 2 things I don't care about: Guinness and soccer. I know Flex is a huge soccer fan.
I'm going to hold it. I like world soccer. I don't enjoy club very much, but world soccer.
I don't know what the Premier League is. I just know it's soccer related.
It's like English club soccer.
No. Oh, chip, chip, cheerio. Fuck off. Corona, another case of who cares. Corona Sunbrews are rolling out regionally.
What are those?
Corona Sunbrew Citrus Cerveza is now available in several northeastern markets, including Boston, Connecticut, Delaware, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Philadelphia, and New York City metro area. This beer was officially unveiled earlier this year during Constellation Brands' Gold Network distributor meeting in Las Vegas. The Corona line extension is brewed with real orange and lime juice and peels.
Oh, don't tell me it's made with real orange and lime juice and peels.
Real, not the fake peels.
I don't believe it.
In an effort to appeal to younger legal drinking age consumers who are seeking flavor-forward offerings or seeking
Flavor.
beer.
They're looking for flavor?
Yeah, they're seeking beer that doesn't taste like Corona.
They should probably look at their recipe and try and fix that.
Yeah, exactly. So once again, who cares?
Dumbass.
Crowns and Hops named Sam Adams Brewing the American Dream winner. Crowns and Hops Brewing Company has been selected as the winner of the 13th annual Sam Adams Brewing the Dream Brewing and Business Experience-ship. So many words. The Black woman and veteran-owned Inglewood, California-based craft brewery will receive a support and mentorship from Boston Beer Company leaders, including founder Jim Koch. Crowns and Hops will also have the opportunity to create a specialty beer with Boston Beer's brewing team and receive a trip to the GABF festival in Denver.
That's cool until they sell out.
until Boston Beer buys them. Crowns and Hops was selected by a group of expert judges and by an audience vote during the Crafting Dreams Beer Bash in Boston a couple weeks ago. The company was among 6 finalists, including Back Unturned. Oh, dear.
What a terrible name.
Yeah, Back Unturned. This one's the worst. Docka Beer. Dokkabeier. Docka Beer?
Sounds German.
Yeah. Dublin Corners, Konzo Brewing, and Providence Brewing. In the announcement, Koch said that Crowns and Hops is a shining example of the immense talent within the craft brewing industry. He continued, their infectious energy, dedication, and passion for growth stood out to us. These qualities are vital to keeping the beating heart of the craft beer movement strong for many years to come. Benny Ashburn and Tio Hunter's commitment to furthering the innovation and inclusivity of craft beer demonstrates the spirit and drive that will continue to invigorate our industry. Ashburn called the achievement a remarkable milestone for the business. She added, Tio and I are excited that this opportunity will not only enhance our ability for continued impact locally, but also propel us toward the broader footprint we've always envisioned. As we go deeper down the path of community building, culture preservation, and palate expansion through world-class beer, we are proud to have Sam Adams in our corner.
I think they got AI to write that.
I know I would have.
I know you would have.
No question about that. Hey, you remember about a year or so ago, those Australian dudes that broke the record for most pubs visited in 24 hours?
Wasn't that like 4 months ago?
Oh, it felt like a year ago. Maybe it was like 4 months ago.
A year ago.
Hey, remember somewhere between 4 and 12 months ago, we talked about that story?
Yeah.
Anyways.
What was it, 100 in a day?
I think it ended up being 99, but yes. Anyways, some old man just broke their fucking record, those little pansies.
On.
Man drinks at 120 bars in 24 hours, and he did it by himself, unlike those little shits. A 69-year-old retiree visited 120 pubs to order drinks in 24 hours, breaking a Guinness World Record. David Clarkson, who was born in Britain but lives in Australia for over 40 years, started his attempt with a drink at the Captain Cook Hotel in Sydney. He walked to 119 more establishments over the course of the following 24 hours.
Bullshit.
Ordering
120 establishments that close that you can walk to in 24 hours.
I don't know, man. Guinness World Records adjudicator Pete Fairburn joined Clarkson for the first 4 and final 4 hours of his attempt. Other witnesses accompanied Clarkson during the middle period of his pub crawl, collecting evidence for Fairburn to review at the end of the day. His attempt came to an end at the Sussex Garden Bar, where he certified his record. He took the title from Australians Harry Cruz and Jake Loiterin, who visited 99 pubs in 24 hours. What a man. 69.
Dude, I still don't understand. Like, no fucking way.
That's a lot. Just the time commitment alone.
In 24 hours. So, like, how jacked up are you getting?
Must be so jacked up.
Before you even start.
Yeah. Takes a lot of magic mind
I
to
guess
keep you
it's
on track.
real because Guinness guys are with him.
Well, he's only with them for like half the day. Not even half the day.
Not even a third of the day. If you
Yeah. So, as promised, we're going to end things off with some 4th of July fun facts.
I love fun facts.
We'll see if this makes you mad.
Almost as much as I love lists.
Yeah, I don't think this one will piss you off. but hopefully it's fun with the facts. Last year, Americans spent an estimated $15.8 billion for the 4th of July. Consumers spent a total of $9.5 billion on food and $4.02 billion on alcohol, which was mostly beer. Americans spend over $2 billion on Independence Day fireworks. Fuck off. Stop lighting fireworks off at 12:30 at night. Now I sound like a grandpa.
They got to stop running the buy one, get one deals.
Yeah.
Or buy one, get 5 free.
Yeah. Please stop. Stop. 60% of Americans plan to purchase food for July 4th and 35% plan to purchase alcohol. More people need to purchase alcohol. The average adult spent $93 on food, including snacks, for Independence Day. Americans spend an estimated total of $73.125 million on hot dogs for July 4th celebration, purchasing approximately 150 million dogs.
Do you know why, Coley? Because who doesn't like a fucking hot dog?
I know. She's un-American. Just un-American.
Unreal.
Statistics indicate that alcohol consumers ultimately spent an additional $1.02 billion, or 34.1% more than they had planned. 41% of Americans purchased alcoholic beverages for their 4th of July celebrations last year. Only 41%? What's wrong with you? 4th of July celebrants purchased an estimated $2.5 billion in beer, cider, and flavored malt beverages. An estimated 61.3% of alcohol sales were beer, cider, and flavored malt beverages. Americans spent approximately $656 million on wine for 4th of July. Why would you drink
That's
wine?
An interesting choice.
Yeah, not where I mean, maybe white wine, but
the
still.
Redcoats didn't win.
Yeah, you are not wrong. Consumers purchased $900 million in spirits for Independence Day. And from 2021 to 2022, total July 4th alcohol sales increased only 1.8%.
So people spend a lot of money on 4th of July.
That's what I've learned. Lots of money coming through.
Interesting.
Exactly. That's it. That's all we've got.
That's it?
That's it, man.
There's no more?
No mas. That's total.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. Hope everyone out there enjoys some fireworks. Please stop scaring my dog. Keep fireworks till like before 10:30.
Well, before the first, just before any celebration.
Yeah.
Like city celebration.
Yeah. Once the city fireworks go off,
once the grand finale's done, just be done. Go to bed.
Yeah. They're better at it than you are. Trust me.
Hey, have a bonfire. That's cool.
Yeah. Bonfires are way more fun. Actually,
everybody
I love a good bonfire.
loves a bonfire.
That's my favorite thing to do at Nick and Nicole's house. They have a fire pit. We just sit out there and drink and set people on fire.
People.
I did light someone's foot on fire by accident one time.
Well, to be continued.
I was drunk, yeah. TBC, to be continued. Find us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, and of course, FlexMeBeer _ in between, craftbeerrepublic.com, 805-538-BEER, 2337, mail at craftbeerrepublic.com. I think that's everything. I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.